Hi, welcome to 2-Minute Writing Tips. I'm Kirsten, and today we're going to talk about some things to consider when you are writing about family members. A while ago, I addressed writing about children in particular. I encourage you to watch that video, which mostly centers around privacy. Privacy is a consideration for adults as well, and writers sometimes get themselves into awkward situations when they write tell-all books or articles that make skeletons fall out of the closet. So they may expose some information about a family member, or they may divulge events from the past, or they portray someone in an unfavorable light. Even if your intent is to tell a story about yourself, you have to remember that very few people live in isolation. Almost every story you tell about yourself is going to involve other people, and if a story that could be received negatively is intended for public consumption, there are some things that you should think about. First, does the story need to be told? And a lot of times it does. If you are a survivor of abuse or any trauma, or if someone has misrepresented you, you have a good reason to tell your story. No one should ever try to silence you just because they're uncomfortable with whatever it is that you have to say. Second, is the story substantially true? Obviously, if you're representing something as a true story, then it should be a true story. If you are changing or embellishing anything, and sometimes writers do this for dramatic effect, then you need to also change details that would make the person in the story identifiable. I did a video about defamation that talks more about this. And thirdly, is the story yours to tell? If you are writing about something that happened primarily to you, that is one thing. That is your story. If you're writing about a sexual assault that happened to someone else, or a relative struggles with illness or addiction, it's best to pause and talk to that person about what you want to write and make sure they're okay with it. It is impossible to write about ourselves without writing about the people around us. We just need to be sensitive about how we go about it. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.